What is going on, everybody? Crow Prime 75 here, coming at you today. With a little Borderlands 4. I mentioned here in my welcome video that I was just kind of, gonna play whatever I want and talk about this and talk about that and yap about whatever. And so here we are. Oh, so Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4, I was very wary on when I saw the announcement trailer. It looked really fun, it looked really interesting, it looked really cool. Um, Low key upgraded my PC in order to run it. So shout out Costco with that. Um, I don't know, this is the thing about, like, starting up with recording, and my cat is making a funky sound. Where's my cat? Kitty? Bizarre. Anyway, so I went over to Costco and upgraded my PC, and I started playing Borderlands 4 here, and not a single legendary. I am currently trying to grind out a new class mod, um, which is going about as well as you'd expect. If this was Borderlands 3, I would have had it by now. Either way, the my expectations were low, but that does not mean that once I got into the groove and got into, like, the meat and potatoes of the game itself, it wasn't fun. Something I do think I am gonna do is I'm gonna go and fast travel over to Carcadia. Where oh, the menu is a little less intuitive than I thought it would have been, but that's alright. It's no big deal. Um, I don't know. So the world is massive, and I mean, it's pretty cool that I can just grab a car and go, but it's also like it's such a slog. Like, there are things that I don't want to deal with. What? What is okay, I could have sworn, yeah, I have that. I don't have that. Oh, wait. Oh no. Mega bummer. I thought I bought it back from the guy. That's that makes me very upset. That makes me very incredibly upset. Oh, whatever. What is that? Super soldier. Cool. All right. So back to Radix, I guess. But the thing about it is that the world is so absolutely massive that it's just kind of like a slog to get anywhere or to do anything, especially when it's like there there is a higher degree of verticality to the world when it's like a problem, when it's like yeah, this is just going to get in your way. Like the lost capsules, it's it's so annoying to need to not even need to want to do the lost capsules to get the SDUs to upgrade your bank inventory or your ammo inventory or your backpack, and then it's just kind of like, well, here I am trying to complete this thing, and then I gotta walk 500 miles and then walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 500 miles to insert the lost capsule into the machine at your safe houses. And every safe house has a lost capsule machine, but it's like, okay, when am I gonna be able to just plug it into the car and take the car over, or you can't use the grapple hook, which is really awesome, which is a lot of fun, in conjunction with holding something, and it's really annoying. I gotta say too, though, that this has been like sort of the first instance of Borderlands where I actually like kind of cared about build crafting. I posted a video on my TikTok here, a cheeky little 3-minute video on my Vex build, the one that I'm using here. Like that just like incinerated the boss. I could have stopped firing at any moment. And oh, there. Oh, oh, oh. What is it? Something that I won't need. Um, but it's where was I? Goodness gracious. I posted a video on my build and it's like pretty interesting. I stole it from Moxie here on YouTube. Shout out Moxie for that and explaining all that. Essentially, what it does is like for mobbing, it takes advantage of this gun, the Ohm I got, and its energy transfer, which uses its shield. Ooh, what is that? Ha! That gun, that gun right there. Um, it takes advantage of see, if I fire, it's using my shield up before I start using ammo in the mag. And the build that I'm running essentially has just a, a boatload of life steal. And so essentially the as long as I'm doing damage, I'm gaining health, then gain and when my health is full, I'm gaining shield, and when I'm getting shield, I'm getting over shield. And then I use this Watts for dinner. I actually need to get a different one that will give me more amp damage, but that overshield eater up there, when overshield is also active, grants 25% shock damage, just stacks on top of the ohm, which is a strictly shock weapon. But Radix here is going to be the guy to give me that Teen Witch class mod, which is I don't exactly remember what the deal was with the Teen Witch. All I remember is that it was part of it. See, I'm gaining lifesteal here. I'm doing a little bit of damage, and you can see all these sticky projectiles just shred. Ah, ah, thank you. Uh, See, this is what I'm talking about. So one of the things that was I gotta take a look at that. Deadeye, 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 Deadeye. What was that movie? Goodness gracious. Uh, what was that movie? Hold on, I'm blanking on this. Hoodwinked, Hoodwinked. That movie was an acid trip and a half, if I've ever seen one. It was fantastic. Tangent aside, the game itself is fun. The combat is entertaining. It's extremely satisfying. Ooh. Also, just so you know, I didn't know this until I saw I think a Killer 6 video that when the little loot pillar has all these like electronic circuity grid stuff, you can see with the blue and not the greens, but it that has a firmware which I'm trying to collect. You get Deadeye, 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 Deadeye. Again, it's just a god awful tick that is. No, the I'm trying to find Deadeye, and I'm also trying to find God Killer and whatever else, maybe Baker. I had a whole bunch of stuff. See, I'm not trying to sell that. Actually, I'm going to mark that. Okay. Okay. Da, 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 da. See, I'm also trying to like make sure that I'm not selling the stuff that I need because I could have had all of these firmwares that are just like I could have had them stacked up a hot minute ago. Okay, yeah, it shows you. It shows you. But I just didn't really care. I farmed for everything, and it was just kind of like, I don't know what that does. What does that do? Inspect. What do you do? Action skill. Cool. Down rate. That's okay. I'll sell it. What does lifeblood do? Rep kit healing. Okay. You can get sold as well. What do you have? Oh, that has that action skill cooldown rate. So I could have I might I might actually take that. I might actually take that. Yeah, I think I am gonna take that. So let's go back to over here to the buyback, not that one. Now that I know it shows here, I didn't realize that it showed there, but uh, what a slog this is. Yep, that one. All right, back to it. Tried to keep it kind of, I don't know, professional with this. I am so tired. Work has been insane the past week, and I just, I, I don't even know what to say about this, but it's, it's just been going crazy. I'm glad that at least I can come home and sit there and go, well, back to work, and just keep recording. I don't know. It's a funny little joke for me. Ooh, there's a legendary, and that is not what I needed. That's pretty cool. Not what I needed though. That was for Amon, the man. He's huge. He's like, yeah, I do think that's really interesting because I don't know if they've done that in other Borderlands games. They might have. I'm not really sure if they've done that in the other games that like character height matters. But like, I look at doors. I was playing Amon for a while there, and it was like I don't know if you can fit if this is the door that I should be going through or not because I was bigger than the door. And then I started playing Vex. Vex is a lot of fun though. I mean, I had fun. The game kind of turned out pretty trivial. And now I'm at UVH 6, just casually melting one of the harder bosses in the game, stacking up that moolah. Yeah, I was also doing Timekeeper, and it was just fairly easy. I don't know what he's digging for, but I tell you what, if I had a nickel for every time I didn't get a legendary, I promise you this, I could retire tomorrow. I shouldn't say didn't get a legendary. It's the legendary that I want. See all of those like little glowy bits on Radix? Yeah, that was all the sticky projectiles. I think I just dumped 100 sticky projectiles into them. If my math was right, I wasn't counting. I don't know how to count. Nobody taught me when I went to college. I don't know. Um, but if I had a nickel for every time that oh goodness gracious. If I had a nickel for every time that I said, I'm gonna tell you that this, then I might have enough money to just kind of like take over the brand image of John Bernthal, the Punisher. I don't know who he played in The Walking Dead, but like that's like one of my favorite memes of all time. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. Let me ask you something. Oh goodness gracious. It's one of, if not my favorite. Actually, I think one of my favorites is Mark, I made a steak. Oh, good stuff. I'm really upset that Invincible season 5? 4? Is it season 4? I don't know. The Boys season 5 is that season I haven't been able to keep track of anything for days. My mind is fried right now on this emotional roller coaster. Um, all of my humor is just references to obscure pieces of media, and I don't even know if this is, like, accurate when I say that. Ooh, wow, that was cool. Because if I say m my mind is fried on this emotional roller co see, look, uh oh, that's cute. When I sit there and I say, "On this emotional roller coaster," that's, like, a reference to the B movie, the greatest piece of American media of all time, and, like, I'm sure a million people will understand that reference, but it's also just kinda like, I if he's invincible, then why can't I still see him? I don't know. I still haven't figured out video editing, so these first few videos are going to be a little choppy, and the world's just gonna have to deal with it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, my mind is fried on this emotional roller coaster. But I don't know how many this is. I'm gonna I'm gonna go back into the recording and watch this to see just how many times I've ran Radix. And let's see. Let's see. I think I'm gonna record for a half an hour, uncut, raw and untamed. And if I don't get the class mod that I need, then I'm going to go to Randy Pitchford's house and politely ask him to give me a Teen Witch class mod. I'm not doing that. Ooh, what do you got? Adrenaline pump. That Atlas Infinitum. I don't know what that means. Okay. Uh, I'm not going to anybody's house. Forget that. I'm not making the trip. Like, that's the thing that stops me, and it not, I don't know, social decency. It's a video game, and this is part of See, this is one of the things I do like, about Borderlands 4 is that ooh, goodness gracious. Um, the Big Encore machine, really, really helpful. I do love that. This thing right here, first of all, you hang out with Moxie, and then you come over here, you refill your ammo, you come over here, hit the ramp, jump into the arena, wait 5 more seconds for your action skill, and crush the boss at the highest difficulty of the game with an underleveled shotgun, and that's the glory of the bod. Um, and yeah, I am running the bod. I really do want to get myself a Crazed Earl shotgun. It seems fun. I would love Pearlescence, but it's time consuming, and this is already the problem that I have with farming. I mean, you look at Loot Lemon, and right now at UVH 6, I've got a 21% chance. If I did my math right, again, I don't know how to count. Um, um, a 21% chance to get a legendary from the dedicated world drop. So, like, if I go over to the Meathead Writers, I think it's Meathead Riders. It's Saddleback and the Immortal Boneface. They drop the Lucian's Flank, the Hellwalker, and the Shiny Warpaint. It's a 21% chance when they die to get. I hope I hit the machine. I did hit the machine. Sweet. 21% chance to get any one of those at UVH6. It's a 9% chance at normal mode, and each time you go up in UVH level, you gain 2%. So, yeah, this is the thing that we're doing. Thank you, Radix. Give me loot. Ugh, good gravy. If anybody sees any beams of light that might indicate that something has firmware, would you let me know? I don't know. But I mean the game does look really good. Um we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Like I haven't finished the game. Um I do miss like the harder cell shading of like Borderlands 2. And now here I go in the comments. Here we go in the comments that oh well, we're just gonna glaze Borderlands 2 no matter what. I mean that is kind of the community's consensus. And I will say this, back to the original like little rant on Borderlands 4 and the Borderlands franchise. Borderlands 2 had the best story of the game. No doubt about it. Handsome Jack, they will never top Handsome Jack. That's just how it's going to be. That's the legacy of Handsome Jack. And I won't argue. Handsome Jack was a fantastic villain. Oh, I'm putting in all the damage on this guy. I don't know who turned me, but I did not want to be turned. Oh my goodness gracious. I might end up doing something else. I honestly might end up doing something else. Just for a wee bit. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Let me take a look at customization. Head. Dut, 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 dut. Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, because I did this. I did this. Challenges. Loot? Yeah, I did this, and I thought I got a thingamabobber. Yeah, the thing. But I guess not. Something that I do want to get. Not that. Not that. Oh, oh, world maybe. Go outside, catch for a fish. No, thank you. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for character. No. What am I looking? Economy, maybe? No. Activities? No. Let no. Here I am getting lost in a little rabbit hole, live on camera for everybody to see. I don't know where I'm looking. I don't know what I'm looking for, but there's the thing you get. Oh, I have force specialization points. What should I put it into? Color? Du- 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 du. Hmm. Hmm. Whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to get all the SDUs, and that's like part of my problem right now. Is that there's just like a million things to do, and I don't have the time to do any of them, it seems. I think I'm gonna run Radix one more time. One last time. Hello, Radix. And see, this is the power of the bot right here. And a lot of people might call me, I don't know, a hack, a fraud. I might not beat the fraud allegations this time. My name is not Thrag. Um, but it's good. It's a good gun. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Most of those projectiles did not explode on his body. Ooh, there's a legendary. And it is not the one I need. Of course. All right, I'm done with Radix. Radix can go away. I don't know. I just realized that I haven't been recording the game audio this entire time, so maybe we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll go through the recording and double check. Arrgh! That was a weird sound. Edit that out and post, would you, please? I don't have an editor. I don't have any subscribers. All right. Uh Golly sakes. Well, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do something different. That is not what I wanted to do. We're gonna do something different here. Let's see. Let's look at Kairos because we could go through and do a bunch of stuff. Oh, so much data. My synapses are firing. Like this. This is a lost capsule, and I'd have to take it all the way over here and like chuck it up the mountain to get it. I don't know. Well, I do think that's where I'm going to cut it today. Thank you for listening to my rant, and goodbye and good night. Ooh.